Hello and welcome back to the reading vlogs. It is Monday evening now, and I thought I would start the vlog before I forget it again. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm falling into a little bit of a low mood-wise again, which hopefully I can prevent a full-on low, but we'll see. I don't know. I had when you have these days where you're like, I have so much to do and I wasn't really motivated to do much at all and I got really annoyed about it. Yeah, I don't know. I started the summons on Sunday, which I told you in last week, in the last vlog. I am 80 pages in now. So I got quite a bit through. I have to say, even though I don't think I'm the right person for these law thrillers, I think that might be the right genre for these. I don't think I'm loving the topics, but I do love the writing style of John Grisham. He has such a nice writing style. Like, even though I don't love the topic, it flows so nicely. The reading, it is like really good. So yeah, because of that reason I'm actually kind of excited to read this book, because it just reads really nice. This one is about a judge who is near his death because he has cancer, and he summons his two sons. One is a lawyer like he was, but he kind of like moved away to not have to go into the footsteps of his father because he just didn't want to be the poor lawyer in a small town or poor judge in a small town. And then we have the second son, who is an alcoholic who tries to get sober again and again and again, and he fails again and again and again. He's a little bit like the black sheep of the family who kind of fails in life. And he summons his two sons, and then when the first son comes to the house, he finds his father dead before they can actually discuss his will. And then the judge leaves the will on his things on his desk, and it's like your basic will. There isn't much left. The judge didn't have much money in the end and stuff like that. But then our judge finds a stash of money in the judge's office, and yeah, I'm at the point where he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna hide the money. I need to find out where's the money coming from. This is way too much money. My father never had this much money. And yeah, that is the mystery we're trying to solve. So yeah, I'm interested to see what goes. That much I am interested in. I don't think these are like typically what I love to read. I'm much more of like a crime story type of person, but I do own quite a few of John Grisham. It all started with one I bought because I went into like this indie bookstore, and I asked the lady like where the English section was. It was a really small English section, and I felt bad because she was really nice to me. I didn't want to leave without buying a book, and so I grabbed John Grisham, The Street Lawyer, I think is the one I grabbed. And so I bought it, and since then I have bought more, even though I've never actually read any of them. But yeah, I don't know. I think I will still have a lot of enjoyment out of this book, even though, it might not be what I would buy nowadays, but yeah, other than that, I had quite the productive day. When it comes to filming, I did film a video today, and I did also edit it today, which was nice. And then I have my last free day today, and tomorrow I have work again. So yeah, I don't know. I also did quite a bit of cross-stitching, which had its own, I can't talk today, which had its own problems today. It was really annoying. The one with the snake, which I will show you at one point in this week, I miscounted at some point, and now 1/2 of the stitching is too low. But I'm not gonna rip it all out. I'm way too far in for that. So yeah, you can see it, but like hopefully not that much. Okay, this is not the angle I wanted for a check-in. And you might hear some snoring because I have a dog on my lap who's sleeping right now. But I did want to do a check-in for tonight. I am nearly halfway through the summons now, and it is interesting. Pretty much our main character has found money in his father's house, and he's starting to make plans to hide the money, obviously, but he also wants to find out what happened to the money. And, he found some rather obvious conclusions, like his father actually was gambling, which he didn't know and he didn't expect. But that doesn't explain the complete money that he found and stuff like that. So, yeah, he's now starting to plan to get the house sell ready so he can sell his father's house and make money that way as well. And then he plans on, when he goes back to sell the house, to also investigate where the money might have come from, because everybody loves his father in the little town where he lived in, because he did a lot of good for the city. Like, he was one of those old people who always did good to other people and in turn neglected his own family. And yeah, I'm actually interested to see where it goes, where the money is coming from. And yeah, I don't know. I will probably continue tomorrow. I don't know if I will get through tomorrow. I have to say, I read so much last week that I'm taking it a little bit slower. Also, it's so warm, which the dog on my lap is not helping, but I can't say no to him. Let me try to hear. Look at how cute he is. I mean, you can't say no to that. But yeah, I've had a pretty horrible day stomach-wise, which I have no idea why. I try to not question it. And yeah, I technically wanted to puzzle now, but I can't because I can't move. So I will probably just watch some videos and do a little bit of doodling on my tablet. And that is probably what I will do for as long as he's laying on my lap. And as soon as he gets off and he gets tired of lying here, I will go ahead and do the next puzzle that I'm currently doing. And we'll see how far I will come with that one. But that will be the 5th one that I've finished. So I might just then start to actually sell them so I can get rid of them. But yeah, that is the plan for right now. Look at the dog nose. He's so cute. And yeah, that is quick little check-in for tonight, because I don't have that much else to say. I don't know how he's comfortable, if I'm honest. It doesn't look comfortable. Okay, hi. Please ignore how I look. I think we have the hottest day of the year so far today, and it is hot. I'm not made for temperatures like this. Also, I had to do a lot of running errands today. I had some things to do, some things that were really annoying to do. But adulting sometimes sucks, and yeah. It wasn't the most fun of days, but all of the people were really nice I had to deal with, so that was nice, because I had to go to the... I don't even know what you would call it in English. But like to a government office, I think would be the thing, But the woman was really, really nice to me, so at least that is nice. But yeah, I did that, and then I also managed to somehow finish the summons, and I really liked the book. Until the ending. Not finding out where the money came from, that I found to be actually kind of interesting, and I kind of wondered what the judge would have done with the money if he hadn't died before it. But the stuff that comes after that, which I won't spoil you with, but it has something to do with the brother who is addicted, like who has alcohol problems and stuff. I don't know, I found it to be a little bit of a lame ending, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a little bit of a lame ending. I didn't really love that. But I gave it 3 stars nonetheless because I did really enjoy the majority of the book. And I mean, the ending is like personal preference, I would say, you know. I think like a lot of people would like the ending, kind of, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know that many people who read books like this. But yeah, I don't love the ending. But I do really love the writing style. I don't think they are particularly my favorite topics for books. So I don't think I will continue to buy his books because it's just not something I gravitate towards, and I'm like, oh, I'm really in the mood for that, you know? That it's not. I don't know. I need a little bit more magic elements. Give me something like this with magic involved. I think that I would really love. But yeah, other than that, they're really solid books. Just yeah, the ending. I'm annoyed by it. Really, it's I don't know. And I read it and I was like, really, that is how we want to deal with this. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that means I finished the book on Wednesday. I thought I wouldn't finish it today, but they do read pretty nicely. They flow really nicely, which makes them like quicker to read, I feel like, because it's just such a nice word flow. I really, really like the writing style. I cannot really recommend it enough. Like, if you are really into, I don't know, law thrillers, I think might be. I don't know. I'm kind of imagining a new genre every time I talk about them. But yeah, if you are into books like this, I really recommend it. I can understand why he's so what's the name? Why he's so well liked as an author, you know. I really get it writing style wise. It's just not you know, the most interesting topic to me. But maybe one of the other ones will be. I do have, I think, 2, 3, 4 more of his. So we'll see. I will slowly make my way through them, and yeah. The next book I will read now. Let me get it. The next book I will now read is The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, because I really want to get this done, or DNF it if I can't get through it. I was, I think, roughly halfway through the first time I tried it, so I'm expecting the first half to go pretty quickly because I'm probably remembering quite a bit of it, so it is definitely like a little bit quicker the first half, and then we'll see if I can actually make my way through the second half. So yeah, we will give this a second try, and we'll see if I'm in the mood for it now. But yeah, I will only start with that tomorrow because tonight I want to do some more cross-stitching and just, you know, sit around and not move, but also not read because, you know, I read quite a bit today already, and I kind of want to give the book a fair chance, so I will start tomorrow with like a clear head. I think that is the fairest way to do it. So yeah, also tomorrow my last Illumi crate with merchandise will come. So yeah, well, it is at least supposed to come. We'll see if it really comes, but it is supposed to come. So I'm excited to see what is in that one. I'm gonna be a little bit sad that it's the last one, but it was the right move, let's be honest. And yeah, I don't really know what else I have to update you on. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm back at work. It's a lot of research this week, which, to be totally honest, I'm not enjoying that much. I'm not much of a researcher. But yeah, I don't know. I will go upstairs now where it is a little bit less warm because our upstairs windows is to the north, so it isn't getting that warm upstairs. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow with hopefully a starting update to The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. Hopefully I will make a little bit of a dent in it tomorrow, so I can finish this one this week as well. That would be nice, and then I only have 2 books left on my TBR, and we are only at the halfway point of August, which, you know, I'm loving. I'm really loving my reading pace this month. I'm doing really good. I have to pat myself on the back for that. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the reading update. Okay, it is Thursday now. There's not gonna be a reading update today. It is so incredibly humid and warm today that just the thought of like cozying up down here is really not a nice thought. So yeah, I will probably spend the rest of the day at my desk and just do gaming. Because I don't know, it's kind of a little bit more fun. because I love reading in my chair down here, but it's a cozy chair. It's not that cozy if you're sweating profusely because of the weather, so yeah. But I just got my last ever Illumicrate fantasy box with the merch today, and I wanted to show you what's in it. I'm hoping it's not too good so I don't regret my decision, but like book-wise I probably won't. But yeah, it's the last one that should ever come. For the foreseeable future I only have the horror box, and then I hope that at the beginning of next year I will also get a book-only sci-fi box and a book-only epic fantasy box, because I am on the waitlist for those. They start next year, so hopefully I'm high enough on the waitlist that I can get in. It was the same with the Evernight box, the horror box. I also was on the waitlist for that and then got in directly, so hopefully that will all work out. July's theme is Magical Menagerie. And yeah. I have no idea what this is, but there is a mirror in here. Is it a mirror? Yeah, there's some like protective film on it, which is why it isn't really mirroring well. And then there's a pouch. I will have to look up what this is. I have never seen something like this. I'm not in love with the color, but like there's a really cool like thing on there. So yeah, no idea what this is. We will find out in a minute. The next thing we have is another desk mat, and this is based on The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. McLean, which I have another desk mat on my desk upstairs, which I absolutely love. This also looks really, really cool. I might just use this here, because I do have a desk here, which I am also like doing crafts on and stuff, so I might just use it downstairs here. Because upstairs I have the other one that fits really well upstairs. And yeah, I really love these. These are really high quality. They are really nice to use. So this is fantastic. I'm already seeing like the merchandise is fantastic as most of the days, you know. But the books just weren't for me. Then we have 3 magnetic bookmarks, which these look really, really cute. I don't know what they're from. The Hidden Ones of Ljosland. I have no idea what book they're from. But yeah, these are really, really cool. I have none. I have no magnetic bookmarks up until now, so this is really cool. I don't mind them. Oh, how do I open them again? Okay, like that. But yeah, those are really cute creatures. Then we have another notebook. I do love these notebooks. I'm currently using one as my book journal, though I'm pretty behind on my book journal, I have to say. Man, these smell a little bit, I have to say. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. Oh, it's a pre-printed one. Oh, that is actually really, really cool. So maybe I will have an easier time keeping up with the book journal when it's pre-printed. This is really, really nice. We have Book of the Month, these cute little things. Oh, we have reading goals and reading challenge. And then we have different like prints and paintings of different books with a quote of the book, and then we have a monthly TBR, and then a reading log for the month, I'm gonna assume, a reading tracker where you can track like for each day, and a haul for your books, and then monthly reviews, and there are 16 per month, and then we have a monthly wrap-up. Okay, I have to say this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I will use this next year because I do have my one for this year, which I need to start keeping up with. This is fantastic. I love it. I love the way it is, the concept of the book, like the pages that are in here, because those are the pages that I actually use the most. So this is perfect. As I said, you know, the last month that I get a box, the merchandise is perfect in the box. But I thought so. And then we have the book, which is called The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. McLean, which is what the mat is from. So that is cool. The book looks really, really good, as always, you know. I never had a problem with the look of the book. Falling in love never burns so bright. And there we have the problem I have with the Illumi crate. Yeah, you know, I don't get it with these books. It sounds so good in the beginning. It is about a woman who is a phoenix keeper at a really renowned zoo, and so her dream is to help preserve critically endangered species. One of them is the phoenix. And so, because there's something going wrong at a different zoo, she pretty much gets the task to like keep the phoenixes alive. It's her task. But then it goes on to like, oh, it's hard and stuff. No, there's stuff happening, which, you know, makes sense. But then you have the hotshot griffin keeper, which she doesn't like to talk about because he's her arch nemesis. And you know what happens in the book. That is the reason why I stopped getting the Illumi crate. Because it starts to be so interesting, and then you have the same enemies to lovers love story you have in so many of these books. I know I won't enjoy this book. I know it. And it looks so good, and I'm so disappointed. But, you know, it cements my my decision to stop getting the Illumi crate with the fantasy. Because these are mostly YA, just like slightly adult stuff, and there's always a love story in these books. And I'm so annoyed at it, because it sounds so good. Give me a book about a zookeeper who needs to keep the phoenixes alive. Give her an enemy, but don't make it an enemy to lovers thing. There's no need, and I can guarantee you it's an enemies to lovers thing. Yeah, because there's romance in here, you know? And that is exactly why I stopped getting the box. You know, it's wonderful. It looks so good. And if you enjoy romance, this sounds fantastic. This sounds like all I want to read without the romance. So yeah, I will give it a try at some point. But you know, I'm going into it knowing I probably won't like it, because that's just how it goes with these books. I haven't looked at the book. Oh, it's so wonderful. The books are so pretty. Why do they make so pretty books? It's just, you know, it's annoying for me, because it's just, you know, it's teasing me with stories I could potentially love, and then they destroy it because there has to be a romance in it. And I feel like there doesn't need to be a romance in every book. But yeah, other than that, the box was fantastic. I love all of the things that came in it. So yeah, if you like romance, you know what, get the box. It's fantastic. I really love the Illumi crate, except for the book choice. You know, if you could get me this box, but just with a horror book, and then maybe theme the things that are in the box towards the horror book, I would love that. But it is what it is. So yeah, that is my last Illumi crate. And it is the right decision, definitely. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully with a reading update. Hopefully the weather is a little bit less horrible, because it's just so humid and I can't deal with it, and I don't want to deal with it, if I'm honest. So yeah, I will go upstairs. I will do a little bit more stitching, which I will show you maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I will see you. Sorry. Okay, I totally forgot. The thingamajiggy, this one here, is a lipstick holder, which I have to say, I never heard of lipstick holders. I do use makeup, but I rarely use lipstick, you know. But yeah, I might use it to just keep like a chapstick and some eyeliner and stuff that I actually take in my purse along. You know, maybe some Band-Aids and stuff. I think for that it would actually be nice. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, tell you what it is in case you don't know it, as I didn't. Okay, it is now Friday evening. The day kind of got away from me, because after I finished with work, work was really not exciting, but like a lot to think, because I'm like learning something new for work, and It is a lot. So yeah, after work, I kind of lost myself in my cross stitch, which I will insert a little clip here I took of it because it is upstairs because I need to finish it tomorrow, but it is nearly finished and it, even though there are a lot of mistakes in there, it looks still really good, so I'm really happy with that. But yeah, after that I came down here and I continued to read The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. I still don't love the book, I have to be honest. I do think I will be able to make my way through it. I don't know if it will be tomorrow or rather in the next vlog, but yeah, I'm 100 pages through now. I'm still not up to the point where I was the first time I read it, because I'm refreshing my memories a little bit. I could probably get a little bit faster through this point to where I was. But yeah, I don't remember everything, so that is kind of the gist of it. I still don't love it. I don't think it's the book for me, but I don't really want to DNF it. I kind of want to get through it to see where the story ends, because that is the thing I'm kind of interested in, to see what kind of a story it is and where it ends, and I don't know that yet, so I would like to get to know that. But yeah, I will have to get to the point first to be able to do it. But yeah, I'm finished with reading tonight. Because I'm not that interested in the book, it's hard for me to read it like, you know, a long time at once. So we'll see how far I will come tomorrow. I mean, I'm hopeful I will get at least to the halfway point. But yeah, I can't promise anything, to be honest. Then something came that I ordered, and I'm really excited for it. I ordered 2 cross-stitch kits, and they just came, and yeah, let me show them to you. This is the first one. It's a little kitty on some hands and with a little spider. I'm really sadly incredibly allergic to cats, and like, it's, some cats are better than others, but I haven't met a cat yet I'm not allergic to. So yeah, I thought that would be really, really cute because I do love cats, but yeah, I can't be in the room with them. So that one is really, really cute. And then I have one that is like Halloween themed, but I loved the color combination so much. So yeah, I got this one as well, which this is like a lot bigger, as I said, and it's pretty like, not quite full coverage because everything that's black on the outside pretty much isn't stitched because the canvas is black, but the rest is stitched. So yeah, I will probably start this one tonight still, because I'm really excited for it, to be honest. But yeah, before I will do that, I will continue with my puzzle, and then I will do a little bit more cross stitch for tonight. And yeah, then tomorrow morning I will pick up the book and we'll see how far I will come. So that is how my Friday has been. Heat is still a problem. It is still way too warm here. But you know, I'm trying to be at least a little bit productive, but yeah, I don't know. Life. Also, I've been grappling with some decisions stemming from my problem with foods and my intolerances and stuff, which has also been occupying my brain quite a lot because, you know, it sticks with you. And so yeah, there are some things I have to think over in my life, but hopefully I will do the right decisions. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning, and we'll see how far I will come with Eddie. I'm at the point where she just met the person who can kind of remember her. They had just a really, really short interaction. But yeah, at page 100 is where she meets them for the first time. It always springs between 1715 and 2014. That are pretty much like the 2 times we switch between the most. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can't get really into it, you know. It's, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I bought it, to be honest. Because I didn't know anything about it, you know. But if I would have known what it was about, I wouldn't have bought it. Let's say it like that. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, it is now Saturday, and I did something I did not expect from myself, and that is I finished The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue and I gave it 1.5 stars. This was so boring, and I have a few things I want to say about it without like that I feel like are objectively bad about the book. First of all, the ending. The ending sucks. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I think it's the worst ending the book could have had, even though like it's kind of a cliffhanger, but like the cliffhanger would be what would save the ending, but not really, because what happens before is just shit. It's shit. If you have read the book, maybe you can leave it down below if you thought so as well. But I felt like it's the worst ending at all. And then all of these characters are so boring. All of what they are doing is pretty much walking around, going from one place to the other. None of these characters really have any hobbies, like long time hobbies. I mean, Eddie reads, but that is pretty much about it. I don't know. And yeah, if you think about it, Eddie LaRue lives, I think, 300 years. Yeah, we get like it's like 300 years up to the point where it is the current times. And you get nothing really of those 300 years. I mean, there's so much history that has happened, and there would have been such a great chance to give her like different lovers in different timelines that maybe have like an inkling of remembering her or something like that, or like give us at least a little bit of what she has done in this time, because we don't get that. None at all. And I don't know, it's just so boring because of that. I really don't get why people give it such a good review. I actually don't get it. It's so weird. I think it's just weird, it's boring. I hate the ending. I couldn't care less for the book. But I finished it because I did a little bit of speed reading. Where, you know, normally I'm one of those readers who read every word. Because I do enjoy that, to get everything from the book. But this one, I was like, you know, one of those readers that read like sentences as a whole, and then, you know, have a little bit more tempo, because I just didn't care for anyone in this book. And I hate the end. I hate the ending so much. I might have to do like a spoiler-filled review at some point because of the ending, because it's such a horrible ending. I don't know. Especially if you think about the book starting with Eddie running away because she doesn't want to be married to someone just because the guy lost his wife and she's the only one that isn't wed yet in her village, which is the starting point of this whole book. And if you then consider the ending to this, it's just, you know, she didn't need to run away. She could have just stayed with the guy at the beginning and gone into the marriage. It would have been the same thing in the end. So yeah, I didn't like it, but I didn't expect anything else. So if you know, I didn't make it through the first time I tried it, but I did make it through now, which is nice. So I have 2 books left now on my TBR for this month, which makes me really, really happy, because I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish both of those books. So yeah, next week's vlog we will get what is it called? The City of Brass, and also the Ghost Tree. Those are the things you will get in the next vlog. And yeah, let me quickly get my cross stitch I wanted to show you. Okay, so I finished my first cross stitch pattern, and this is how it looks now. And I love it. There are a lot of mistakes in this piece. It doesn't line up correctly, which I don't know how good you can see that, but this quarter and this quarter, they don't align because I miscounted somewhere. But it looks so good now. I'm so happy with it. Look at it. The backstitching really added like a lot of touches to it, but I don't know if I'm a fan of backstitching. But yeah, the front looks really, really nice. The back, not so much. But yeah, I love it. It's so cute. So yeah, I'm so happy. So yeah, currently I'm doing a little bit of like slow gaming and cross-stitching another thing. But I'm loving it so much. It looks so cute. But yeah, that is pretty much what I did. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, it's still way too warm, which is why I'm looking like this, because I'm sweating so much. And yeah, I will end the vlog here now because that makes it easier to edit tomorrow. And yeah, I can give myself a day and a half off before I start vlogging on Monday again, you know. But yeah, that is kind of where I ended my week, with a really bad book, in my opinion, you know. I know that a lot of people love the book. I can't understand it, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's vlog, hopefully. Bye bye!